Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, we are going to discuss the terminal exercise of the chapter functions. Now, we have so many questions here. We will be discussing the program, C++ program questions, and we will see how it has to be executed. Okay. So our first question is, write a program that will ask the user to enter a single character, find out whether it is alphabetic, digit or special character. So our program's aim of our program is to enter a character, any character you have to enter, let it be a number or any character, special character or an alphabet. Anything has to be taken from the user has to give an input, and based on this single character, any one character, okay, it's a single character, based on this we have to find out whether it is an alphabet, whether or it's a digit or it's a special character. Special characters are these: ampersand, percentage, hyphen, all comes under special character. Okay, for alphabet we have to find out whether it is uppercase letters from A to Z and lowercase letters from A to Z. Okay, and digits from 0 to 9, and the combination of other letters as well. Let's check the program. If you see here, this is the program that is used for this given question. Here the first thing is cin. Okay, the cin helps us to read a character. So if you see here, char is the character that has to be entered from the user side, and ch is the name of that variable. Now cin is used for reading the character from your keyboard. That is, any variable that you use here, that will be inputted through the keyboard. Okay, so cin helps in that. Cout is for an information for the user. So the user gets an information what he has to do. So enter a character. Now let's check next one, what this step does. This step helps to find out an alphabet. So here you can see if else if ladder is used, and if you check if else being used in the first thing, and 65, 90, what is this condition, why it is like that? So if you see here, see 65 is the ASCII code for uppercase A, and the lowercase a is 97. Okay, so this represents uppercase A and this represents lowercase a, and this 90 is for Z. Okay, the same way ch, this one is for lowercase z. So we have to take the combinations of if any of the letter greater than 65, that means greater than the ASCII value of uppercase A and lower than uppercase Z. That is one condition. Another condition is lowercase a and the lowercase a to lowercase z, that all combination. These two conditions are connected through this operator. What is this operator? This says it has to follow this. So condition 1 and condition 2, or any of this condition and this condition. So it identifies everything in that alphabet series. Okay, alphabet, any alphabet is not left out in this condition. So that message will be displayed in front of you, that is, it is an alphabet. Okay, all the letters from uppercase to lowercase, everything is recognized here. Now if that is not the case, else, and again if condition, you will put to recognize the number. That is another option, number. So your number starts from ASCII value starts from here 48 to 57. Okay, so that both conditions are also recognized here. Now again, if none of the options matches, that is not for the alphabet also, not for the number also, the rest of the things should be special character. So third thing comes as special character. So that output is displayed. So it's a basic simple program. Let's run and see how it works. Run. So first I'll be checking for enter character uppercase F. Okay, enter. It's an alphabet. That message is coming. Now again, if I run and see for any number 7, character is number, that also is coming. Now again, if I run and see any special character asterisk, I'm using asterisk, it's a special character, that message is coming. Now again, I'll run and see any lowercase letter, that is H, enter. It's an alphabet. That everything is taken inside this conditions given. So that is your first question done in this way. Okay, so the logic you have to know, it is using the ASCII values of the characters. Okay, try out this program. So our second program is write a program that will ask the user to enter his or her name. So user has to enter a name, convert all the uppercase to lowercase letter and vice versa. That means again lowercase, the user has to enter a name. If it is in uppercase, convert it to lowercase letters, and if it is in a lowercase, convert it to uppercase letter. So first the aim is to get an input from user. Second thing is whatever he enters, his name, anything, Ashmina, Ashima. Okay, Ashima is the name. So if it is entered this way, you have to convert the letters to uppercase A to lowercase, lowercase to uppercase. Okay, that is one option. Or however you enter, the case of that letter should be changed. Okay, so that is to be done in this program. And now we have to see what we can do so that the logic works out. Now if you know ASCII value for uppercase A and lowercase a, we have values. Okay, lowercase b, c and lowercase d. This is uppercase and this is lowercase. For uppercase a, the value is 65. For this it is 97. 66, then 67, 98, 99. Okay, so this is the value. So if you see the logic, what is that you have to change? It is 65 and 97. If you subtract 97 from 65, okay, the answer will be 32. If you subtract 98 from 66, the answer will be 32 again. So if you take this third option, again it will be 32. So uppercase letters are 32 number away from their lowercase letter. That means if you see, we've got uppercase plus 32 will give you the lowercase ASCII value. Okay, so this is the logic that we are going to use in this program. Okay, any value, subtract any lowercase number. If you subtract 32, you will get the uppercase ASCII value of that particular number. So this is the logic that has to be used in this particular program. Let's check out the program here. See, first in this one we are going to use the function. how the function works, we have to define the function, we have to declare that function, we have to write the definition of the function, we have to call the function. So let's check this one. As usual, this always program execution starts from main. So here is the thing, execution starts from main, and this one here, a string is to be taken from the user. str is the name of that, and it has to be read through the keyboard using this cin. Then convert is the name of the function that is being used here. Then cout is for displaying the output. So when the function is called here, the control goes to this portion, declaration portion. Both declaration and definition are in the same place. And let's see what is happening in this. First, the length of the string has to be the length of the string will be calculated, and it will be stored in the variable ln. And since it is a string, it has to be read each character, so that's why it's being inside a loop, and inside that loop the I is the iteration variable, and I should be checked till the length of the string. What is the length of your string? Okay, then inside the string, if you get any letter from lowercase a to lowercase z, the value should be subtracted by 32 to make it a uppercase letter. And same way, if the letters are uppercase a to uppercase z, any letter from a to z, the value has to be added by 32 to get a lowercase letter. So this is the logic that has been used here. Now let's check whether our program is working or not according to the requirement. Run the program, enter your name. So here first time I'm giving any name, Soumitra. So next I will be entering, some letters are uppercase, some are lowercase. Let's check how it is coming output. Uppercase letters are converted to lowercase, the others are converted to uppercase. You can check here. Next, run the program and give everything as lowercase, enter. Everything is converted to uppercase letters. Next one is some uppercase and some lowercase. Again, the output will be displayed accordingly. Okay, so this program is working. Next program is write a program that will ask the user to enter a character. Check if it is alphabetic or not. If alphabetic, check whether it is uppercase or not. So aim of the program is to again enter. Aim is input from user. Okay, and then check if it is alphabetic. Okay, that is my first thing. If alphabetic, then check if it is uppercase or lowercase letter. So what is the logic that we are going to use here? We have to again use the ASCII of uppercase A or any letter from A to Z and lowercase a to Z ASCII value. Based on this, we will be finding the program. Let's check. This is the program. So first thing is entering a character, reading it through the keyboard using cin. Now check if the value of uppercase A to Z, that combination, and greater than lowercase a to lowercase z. If that is the rule, or that are the two conditions connected by and this is or, either the character should be in this set or in this set. Okay, so these two sets, if the characters are there, again you can say it is an alphabetic word. The character is alphabet, and then again you can check whether the value is lowercase a to lowercase z. Okay, again this condition you can check here. If that is the case, it is a lowercase letter, otherwise it is else. Put it as in the else statement and print it is a uppercase character or letter. If none of these condition matches, you have to say it is not an alphabet. Okay, so it's very simple program. First check whether the character is an alphabet or not. If alphabet, then check if it is lowercase or uppercase. Both conditions you can check and put it inside if else. So that if one condition matches, okay, on the other condition should be put in else. Very simple program. Let's check the output. It's a character. Now I'm entering a character, uppercase H. So it says it is uppercase. Okay. Now let's run it with some other input. Let it be hash. Enter. It says it is not an alphabet. Since hash is not an alphabet, that output is coming. Okay. Now one more condition. I can check with uppercase of any letter like K. I am entering uppercase K. So it says it is uppercase. Now let's run with lowercase of any value. Okay. Shift small o. Sorry, this is uppercase. Run lowercase. Lowercase a. Enter. It is a lowercase letter. So the output is here for this program. Our next question is fifth and sixth. Both are programs, so similar program. It's not similar, but we have to enter a sentence and then we have to check number of characters and words. So we can combine both the programs and find out it in a single program. Okay. So what is the first question? Write a program that will count the number of characters in a sentence entered by user. Next one is write a program that will count the number of words in a sentence entered by user. So in both the program, you have to find the number of characters given. If a sentence is given, find number of characters. Another one is number of words. For example, if you have got I love India. Okay, so this is the sentence. Word is now 1, 2 and 3. 3 words. Output should be, for words it should be 3, and if it is character you can say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 should be number of characters. Output should come in this way. So what we have to do to get this output, let's check. Okay, now see here, already a string is used which can take values up to 100. So you can enter 100 character with spaces counted. So here first thing is inside the main function a string is being read which is already initialized here. So this is the sentence that we are going to use here. Okay, in this statement already it is initialized. Okay, you can try out with entering from the user. User can also enter and input from the keyboard. Try out that program, but in this program already the initialization is done. Here another two things are used here, word count and the character. For the word count it is 1 initialized and character is 0. Okay, why we are doing this I will tell you later in the later part. Now int I is equal to 0 is the iteration variable used. So here you can see word count is 1. What is the need of that word count as 1 is, now let's go to the program. This is a for loop. Okay, iteration variable is there and number of strings is maximum 100 and I plus plus. After each iteration, the word has to move from this to next space. For that, we are using this I plus plus. Now inside that, whatever is our string, if you find a space somewhere in your sentence, that is one condition. Another one is if you find any alphabet, okay, any alphabet as the next sentence, that is one thing, and your I should be greater than 0. The iteration variable is there, the value should be greater than 0. It should not stuck at 0. It should go to the next value. Okay, so whatever is WC1, that means when you get a space between the character, like if you see here, this is my sentence. Okay, so here if I say word count is 1, I start from here and you get a space here. Okay, if you get a space here, the word count already is 1. Already one word is read. Then comes the space and then the next letters are recognized. So in that case, the first thing that you have done is 1. Already one word is found here. Then when you get this space here, okay, and other conditions are also there, but when you get this space here, already this value becomes 2 in this case. So word count becomes 2. This is the way the word count is being calculated. For character, that is not the necessity. That is why it always starts with 0. Now next one is number of words are, whatever is at the end count of that word, that will be the output. Okay, for the character, what you have to do to find number of characters, same thing you have to use, and then find out the string length. Whatever is the length of your string, it is a string function, inbuilt string function. Okay, this we have already used in the previous videos, built-in functions. String length will find out the length of your string. That means I love India, if you use, in that how many characters are there, that length of the whole string, it will be the output of this function. Okay, it should be I should be less than that. And then if you find a space, sorry, if you doesn't find a space, then go on adding the character and then display the character value, whatever it is. Every time character value is 0 first, and then if you don't find any space, okay, if you find a space, that is not a character. Space is not calculated as a character. So if you find a space, that is not a character. If it doesn't find a space, increase the character value, increase the character value count. So for example, if you see here, if I say I love India is my word sentence, first character, so it always starts with 1. If you find a space, don't count it, then L, this is your second character. I can use a tally for that. Third, 4, 5, third, 4 and 5, again space, don't count it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many characters you have? You will get 10 characters. That based on this logic, it is working. At the end, after finishing this looping thing, you will be displaying this many characters are there. You can do it in 2 separate programs, but the concept or the string, we can use one string for this one. That's why I used this as 2 subportions program. Okay, so let's run and see the output. Run. Number of words are 6 and characters are 21. So if I change this to I love India. Now let's check, run it. So 3 words are there and characters are 10. So we have already seen this. So check it out. Or anything, you can replace here anything what you wish like. Okay, so that sentence. Okay, let's go to the next program. Our next program is Write a program that will count the number of A, E, I, O, U in a sentence. That means you have to count how many vowels are there in the given sentence. Okay. So you have to check uppercase. You can also check the lowercase A, E, I, O, U as well. Okay, if you wish to. If you don't want, you can just find out A, E, I, O, U. This is the vowel in a sentence. So let's check what is the logic that we are going to use here is say find out whether the character matches with uppercase of these letters, uppercase of A, E, I, O, and U. If that matches, you have to each time add on the counting variable. Okay, let's check what it is. So here string.h is used because you are using string length. In the previous program also we have used that. String length function is being used, inbuilt function. Now character is str variable array is used to store this string. She is a brave girl. She is a brave girl. Int vowel counting variable vw and iteration variable. Okay, so start the looping, start from 0 and it goes till the length of the string, and check if every time it is uppercase A, E, I, O, U and then lowercase letters also. If you want to skip this lowercase letter, you can do that very easily. Skip these conditions. Okay, and this is AND. That means every time you get this condition, sorry, this is OR. Okay, this condition or this condition or this condition, any one of them, if you get, then also you have to count the variable. Okay, cout number of vowels are the variable. VW value has to be displayed. Let's check the output. Run. Number of vowels are 6 in this case. If you check, E is one variable, I is one variable, A is another variable, AE here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally 6 variables are used here. You can change this and simply you can give AE, IOU and lowercase letter 2. In that case, again you can give a space as well. Run. So it will be 5 and 5, 10. Okay. You can change it to any other sentence. I like to go to Australia. Okay, and then run it. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 variable, 11 vowels are there in this case. Now let's check next program. These are all the other questions are being discussed. We are just seeing the programs in this case. Okay, so you have got one more program here. This program, C++ program, is returning the cube using an inline function is already discussed. You can check the previous video, the inline function video. Now we are going to see this last program, that is write a program in C++ that prints the largest of two numbers entered from the keyboard, pass the two numbers to a function as argument, and then find the largest and return it to the main function. So it's a simple program using function. Okay, so inside the function, you have to find out largest of two numbers. Okay, inside the int you have to call the function. Call that function of finding the largest of two numbers and pass the argument as well with the values. With what number you want to find. Let's check how this works. This is our program. You can see here. This is the declaration of the function name. That means our function name is LAR large. For the finding the largest, we are using LAR function for this. And two variables are there, int a and int b. These are the arguments. Okay. Now, main is the function. Starting of execution happens here, and again the values are entered, and you have to get the input from the user. Cin a and b. Get it from user. Then find out largest of a and b. This is function calling. It should go to the function definition now. So below you can see here function definition is written here. Again function here, c and d are the variables that are used here. If c greater than d is there, you have to write c is larger. Otherwise d is larger. These two things you have to do. After finishing this, the control will go back to this place and you have to display the output as well. Already you are displaying here itself. Okay. Let's check whether how this program is working. Run. It's asking for two numbers. So I'm entering 6 and 90. Okay. So which is the greater number? 90. Output should be 90. So larger number is 90. So this is the output. Let's check with another output. Another value 8 and 0. Larger number is 8. So the output is coming using the function. So by this your terminal questions are also done. Terminal questions, other questions like this, advantage of passing arguments, default arguments, these all questions are discussed while the topic is being discussed. So please refer to that portion, and the programs are discussed for now. And thank you for watching, and I request you to subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up if you find the video useful.